It is my honour to cast for you today, coming to you live from London, England. It's your host with the most, Mr. Shanksy. How the devil are we, boys and girls? Welcome one, welcome. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Sorry about the late start, guys. Had an allergic reaction late last night, and I had to take a bunch of antihistamines. And they just make me feel super groggy, man. Like, I'm still not feeling 1,000,000% anywhere near at the moment. They just make me feel super, super groggy. It was almost better when I was having more allergic reactions and I had to take a ton of antihistamine every day, because at least my body was used to it. If that makes sense. Like, at the moment, I'm just like, bleh. Anyway, we are here, we are live, we are good to go. Starting up a battle. Let's doing it. What right, I don't fully know Abyss. I suffer with something called severe spontaneous urticaria, which is basically doctor speak for we haven't got a fucking clue what's wrong with you, mate. But every now and again, you will randomly swell up as an allergic reaction. I've been tested for everything, and we can't work out what it is that I'm allergic to. So, It was fairly late last night. Was just about to go to bed. All of a sudden, face starts itching, and I know that feeling, man. When like something starts itching, it's about to start swelling. So I had to take 6 antihistamines at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and they tend to stay in my system now for like 24 hours or so. I just feel groggy, you know, groggy. So I took the antihistamines, then woke up super late, then had to give them the missus a lift home and all that type of stuff. And even then, I've just sat down in the chair. I'm like, whoa, you know, like looking at my bed, going, whoa. Could do with going back to bed. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm shattered. Ridiculous, crazy, absolutely crazy. And it hits my lungs. Oh, that's crazy. Why would you have to use like a steroid inhaler for that, Abyss? Yo, JJ, what's going on, man? Mustard Custard coming in there with that tier 1, 12 months. No, sir. I love your face, dude. Thank you so much for that continued support, man. Absolute bloody ledge. All right, let's start off with... I'm late in my raids and everything, man. Double late in the raids. I'm actually going to be trying a new raid team for this U7 today. We've dropped Shuri. We've put in Falcon. He's going to be the plan. Yo, the Don, what's going on, man? How we doing? Super sudden onset, yeah. It's crazy, man. Like, honestly, the amount of times that I've spent in hospitals and doctor's surgeries and stuff like that, getting different allergy tests. The fact that they can't tell me what it is mind-boggling to me. It really is. So I'm hoping with the lack of defense up, we're still going to be okay. I did indeed, man. Happy New Year to you and all, my brother. Alright, so let's go there. Got quite a few disrupts. Okay, right. That's might be a problem. No, I should have gone Miles. Thinking about it. That is true enough, man. That is true enough. With all the random things that are inside different food categories and shit like that, it's very tough to work out what it is that you're allergic to, man. Real tough. Like, I've had to go on bread and water diets before and stuff, and then slowly introduce things into what I'm allowed to eat. And honestly, like, I've done that for a little bit, and I was like, this is fucking crazy, dude. Like, this is crazy. I ain't doing this no more. So yeah, it is what it is. All fun and games. No, I'm actually running Storm as a major. So yeah, I'm actually running Storm as a major player. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it seems to be doing a pretty decent job. I'm going to put some tier 4s into Storm and stuff as well, man. I really like Storm. So this is just a new little plan that I've got for U7. Running Storm as a major player. And then basically once she gets offense up and like 10 charges on her, popping it. You know, we're one-shotting a lot more of the nodes than what I normally would. And I think this is the big problem with me trying at the moment with U7 is I can do a lot of damage in U7. A lot of damage. But I'm having a multiple hit several nodes. So maybe I'm playing it too safe. Too much babysitting? Yeah, I get that. I do get that. But I feel like as long as we can do big damage, then maybe Minerva will actually keep them all fed, you know? That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. I'm a man with a plan. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Just see what we can do with Storm, man. See, I don't actually ever attack the third boss node because by the time I get to it, I haven't got the energy. You know, I just haven't got the energy. Once I get to that 60% marker up here, I've already had to multiple attack so many nodes, but I just don't have the the firepower to get through it again, and then have a decent run at it the next day, if that makes sense. So without Shuri in the team, I'm risking a lot of damage. Like, I'm risking a lot of damage. Sorry, a lot of safety with damage. But I'm thinking these Scientist Supreme and Minerva are pretty damn beefy, man. If they can't keep the 3 damage dealers alive now, then something's gone wrong. And this is just a trial today. See how it gets on. I've not dropped Shuri before, so we'll have to see how that goes. I've not had the courage to drop Shuri before, so we'll have to see. Yo, Roro, what's going on, mate? How we doing, dude? But how was everyone's New Year's, guys? What did everyone get up to? Ah! Scientist Supreme down. Exclamation mark battle, dude. Drinking with friends? Yeah, man, I ended up, so, right, basically, you know, on the day, all of my mates cancelled. Like, they're all like, oh, I didn't get paid, or this has come up, can't make it, da-da-da-da-da. Loads of people cancelled. I'm like, no freaking way. So at one point, I was literally going to go, you know what, I'm just staying in. I'm just going to stay in by myself, chill out, whatever. And then, literally, like 5 o'clock, one of my mates texted me, he was like, I've just been paid, like, we can go out now. I was like, all right, sweet. And I've got to be honest, if he had waited like another hour, I wouldn't have bothered. But yeah, we ended up going down the club. It was all right, nothing major. Went to Edinburgh for Hogmanay, yeah? Dude, that's awesome. They're meant to do it amazing up there. Right, on stream. Yeah, man. I genuinely, I think if I had stayed in, I probably would have come back live again and streamed it. It was bloody close to coming back live again. But he literally just texted me, and I was like, oh yeah, go on then, go on then. And then, to be honest, when I got down there, I was like, I don't even know what I was so excited about coming up for. I genuinely think New Year's and all, it's a little bit too overrated for me. Ah, shit. That was a bad mistake. Back to back. Exactly, man. Exactly. I couldn't believe that everyone let me down. And then all of a sudden people started coming back out again. I was like, alright, sweet. Alright. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep an eye on this, see if this this team can handle it. I think they can, I really do. Got 2 minutes though, it's gonna be fucking close. Oh, no, it's not. Look at Storm go, baby. That's my girl. That's my girl. Didn't think you were going to ride a roller coaster. Tell me about it, man. It was like, yeah, we're going out, we're not going out. We're going out, we're not going out. Like, fuck it. And literally, the worst thing, this is how bleak it got, right? This is how bleak it got. New Year's Day, I was like, right. I will be going, like, out on New Year's, right? And so when I went shopping during the week, I was going to get my food shopping for the week. And then my missus was like, oh, there's no point because you're going to be out on Tuesday night anyway for New Year's. There's no point. You might as well go shopping again on like New Year's Day. I was like, good shout. So when I went to make dinner on New Year's Eve, after everyone blew me out, I had no food in the house. I was like, oh, mate, I'm going to be ended up seeing in the new year with like a bowl of Cocoa Pops or some shit because I forgot to go shopping. Or I didn't forget to go shopping, but I didn't buy food because oh, mate. I was like, yeah, I'm literally going to be seeing in the new year with a bowl of Cocoa Pops. Live the dream. Live the dream. Yo, Modern Max, what's going on, man? Pure Darwin right there. Yeah, and yeah, the charges can be saved between your nodes. So right, if we can one shot the next node, I found my team. I've found my team. If we can one-shot the next node, Storm's getting some tier 4s and stuff in it. Oh, Aldrin, what's going on, man? How we doing? Oh, I've got someone at the door. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Right, that set me back about 30 seconds, isn't it? That set me back about 30 seconds. That is not what I needed. Falcon's going to die. Steal some of them, speed it up a little bit. Also, I don't want to eat that Miles ult. I don't want to eat either of them ults, to be honest. Looking all right. Sorry about that, guys. So right, it's working so far. We've got a couple of minutes left on the node. Still recharging Storm up. We didn't eat the Miles ult, which is awesome. Oh, he didn't dodge that. I was expecting him to dodge that, and it was all going to go terribly wrong. It's weird. You know what? I never auto it. Like, I never auto it. I always feel like my node falls apart. And, like, Minerva always uses stuff that she don't need to be using. Like, I really, yeah, it scares the life out of me, autoing. It really does. It scares the bloody life out of me. Alright, we've got a bit of a problem here. Oh, my days. Alright, Storm's dead. Storm's back. One minute to finish it off. This is my team, baby. What alliance are you in? Beast Reborn. No, Vengeance for Hire. I can't remember the name of us. I've only been in the alliance for over a year. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've only been in the alliance over a year. Still can't remember the name of it. What the fuck? Oh my days. Right. Yeah, Wakanda. Legion of Cabal. I'm not in Legion. One of them should work, yeah. Oh, man. I've literally only been in the Alliance like a year and a bit. Only been in the Alliance a year and a bit, and I'm still not entirely sure what we're called. Oh, shit. Vengeance for Hire. There we go. Oh, mate. Julie, what's happening, my friend? Welcome on in. Yeah, 100%. That is why I do time out so much, because I'm not auto in the node. But normally, if I do auto the node, I fail it. And it fucks my whole team up, man. You know, like, so, I don't know. So at the moment, we've now one-shotted every one of them nodes so far. And that is a massive, massive, massive improvement for me. A massive improvement. Yeah, just put it in the Discord. What we called again? What are you working for in Blitz? I'm genuinely probably going to go 1-2%. Top 1-2%, I think. I'm on like 6 or 7 million at the moment. I'm going to probably put in a couple of million now. See what happens. What's the best score I put up in U7? Probably about 34 million. I've got a lot of time with that. What's my total? I don't know. I'd have to have a little look. I'm surprised that we've never matched and all, actually, to be honest with you. I'm surprised that we've never matched. I got, who was it the other week? We got a, we matched with a group the other week, and I'll tell you what, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me in Strike Force, right? Oh, she was offense down! Fucking idiot, Shanks. Weren't paying attention. Oh, you absolute plonker. But yeah, they changed their name 2 minutes into the war to Shanksy's fan club. And I was like, fair play, man. That made my little week, that did. I was like, I don't even want to beat these guys. That pity play, yeah, literally changed the name to Shanksy's fan club. I was like, wow, wow. I don't even want to fight him, man. Yo, Vivid coming in there with that Twitch Prime, 13 months. My brother, appreciate the hell out of you, dude. Thank you so much for that continued support, man. Absolute bloody ledge. Alright. If we hadn't have wasted that on an offense down, we would have been finished by now. Oh shit, Falcon is dead. Good shout. Who the fuck killed Falcon? I need to lose a minion first. Good shout, man. I didn't even notice that. I need to lose a minion. You lot kill a minion, please. Thank you. Do you think they'll be bringing in Red Stars for Ultron? I think they probably will eventually. Right, so we're not going to one-shot this node. However, we would have if I hadn't made that mistake. Right, so yeah, if I hadn't made that mistake with the offense down, we would have done it. Seen you somewhere screamed at the PC. I genuinely hadn't even noticed Falcon was dead. I was wondering why I hadn't got him, hadn't got a go on him for turn meter yet. I was like, what's going on there? But yeah, if I hadn't have fucked up there, we would have one-shotted that. So I feel like, yes, we've got to do a bit more babysitting without Shuri, but I feel like the damage is well worth it. Well worth it. The power of that storm is 68k. Tier 4's in a passive, which doesn't actually really help on this team. But I'm gonna tier 4 her her basic to increase the charges, and I'm probably going to tier 4 her ultimate as well. Happy birthday to you. There you go. What are you doing with 2.7 million gold? Black Bolt comes out in 3 days, baby. Black Bolt comes out in 3 days, and you know what I'm saying? I need that gold for Black Bolt. Probably Captain Marvel would be a better shout. No, you know what? Live dangerously. I'm probably going to 5-star Black Bolt. How did the New Year treat me? Fairly drunk, yeah. I tell you what though, I think I've got to the point, right? I think I've got to the point, and this is how I know I'm getting old. That now when I'm going out for a drink and that, like, instead of getting really, really, really mangled after, like, I don't know, 10 beers or that, I'm just getting really, really tired. Like, I'm tired of looking around going, oh, is it bedtime yet? Like, this is not how it's meant to happen. A drink never turns into a drink, nor will it ever. The joys of getting old. Yeah, you know, like, normally you're at that point where you're like, way, all proper merry and that. Where I didn't, really. I just type of hit the point that I was proper freaking tired. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, when I say I'm going out for a drink, like, even my missus knows, when I say I'm going out for a drink, like, I'll see you at closing time. Like, that's me, I'm in the pub now. Like, I suffer with fear of missing out syndrome. So I get myself down the pub, and then I can't leave, even if the pub's dead, because then I'm like, whoa, what happens if a coach load of, like, cheerleaders come in? And I was too tired and I went home. I'd never forgive myself. I'd never forgive myself. How's the Asgard team looking? About 267k, something like that. 270k. Most of them are level 71, tier 12 or 13. The ever hopeful. Damn straight, man. Like, because knowing my luck a bit, right, it would be the one time. Like, this has never happened to me yet. But if I did go home, that would be my luck. It would be the one time that like, massive amount of cheerleaders come in the pub or something. Something really awesome happens, you know, and I would have gone home. So I just don't run that risk. I just stay out instead. It's safer. I feel like this has definitely got to be the easiest of all the raids now, isn't it? Like, this has got to be the easiest of all the raids. Ready for Black Bolt, dude? Yeah, ready for Black Bolt. I'll 5-star him. Unfortunately, it's the stars on my L. Well, in fact, to be honest, most of them are actually only 5-star. Loki's 7, Thor's 6, Sif, Heimdall, and Hela are all 5, but like Hela's just 5, where Sif and Heimdall are like pretty comfortable 5s. Yeah, we'll 5-star Black Bolt. Right, I want Shuri off that team. I want Minerva on it. I want... There we go. There we go. No, agreed with the city bit, but I also think the lanes are wrong for city. Right, so I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute, Mikkel. So basically, a lot of the lane goes up to 2 on the cosmic, 1 on global, 1 on city. I think that's wrong. It should be 1 on cosmic, 1 on global, 2 on the city node. What happened to Warframe? Nothing's happened to it, as far as I'm aware. We're still playing it, dude, just like once a week or so. I feel like I may have overhyped myself for Railjack, you know that? Like, just may have overhyped myself a little bit for it. Because I like Railjack, don't get me wrong, but I'm not mad about it. Yo, Connor, thank you for the follow, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So basically, the way that the lane goes, and I'll show you what I mean. The way that the lane goes is you've got your cosmic guy on the right hand side. Then you've got me, who's cosmic and global. Then you've got Jim, who's global and city, and then you've got Wraithwalker, who should be on city. And then when you get up here, the city guy is meant to attack this node here by himself. The global is meant to have attacked that one there by himself, and the cosmic is meant to have 2 people attack that one. I think it should be 1 on that one, 1 on that one, 2 on that one. And I feel like we would be able to smash through it a lot easier. So I feel like the lane's actually a little bit wrong. I might release my own map and see if people take to using that one instead. Excuse me. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know if we've got this, man. Don't know if there's enough of us in this battle, boys and girls. Could be our first fight, first loss of the day. Our bomber's putting in work. Oh, they've got to be bombing now. We're banging trouble. 33 kills and we lose. What? Oh, has it crashed? Yeah, it's crashed. That sucks. Yo, God Soldier, what's going on, man? How we doing, dude? Happy New Year to you and all, man. Oh, there's tons of Railjack content in the pipeline, without a shadow of a doubt. He doesn't like mobile at all, dude. At all. Alright, let's try again. Yeah, if you're not on desktop, there's no point even attempting it with Stream Captains. It just doesn't have it. Just doesn't have it. Alright, where was I? So, I'm global and cosmic. Yep. I wish this would stop changing my team around. Dun, dun. Might dodge that. Didn't dodge that, did ya? I haven't even got Ultron summons. What am I doing with my life, man? What am I doing? Yeah, like, I played a little bit of Railjack. It's type of okay. Like, it's not quite what I was expecting, and it feels incredibly repetitive, real quick. The fact that a lot of the loots and stuff seem totally random as well doesn't really bear me any massive favours on that. And I think, truth be told, as well, I've put thousands of hours into Warframe. I'm just a little bit burnt out with it. What are you playing after this game? I genuinely don't know. I'm still incredibly groggy from last night's allergic reaction, so I might not even do another game. I might come back live later on tonight with a bonus stream of the Chrono deal, or we might, yeah, because I've got to install the Chrono deal. So I might come back later with a bonus stream of the Chrono deal and then do a bounty after that. But I've not fully made my mind up yet. Marbles! I'm far too tired to even cast marbles, man. Honestly, like the whole citrazine, like I don't know if there's a non-drowsy antihistamine out there that I can get my hands on. Because yeah, I'm feeling like I'm going to get this done, get a Blitz rotation done, and lay down for an hour. Like, I'm shattered. Like, I need to find a non-drowsy antihistamine that's as powerful as citrazine. Jackbox! Love a bit of Jackbox. Don't know what did it? Nah, I haven't got a clue, mate. Haven't got a clue. I think it's one of them things that I'll probably never work out what I'm allergic to. Like, which is pretty shit. But, like, allergies are really weird. Like, I've learned a lot about allergies since suffering with them and stuff. And, like, every cell in your body changes every 7 years. It might get to the point I'm allergic to nothing again. But, I don't know. Claritin. Have a little look. Yeah, but you know what? I think with me and the antihistamines a bit. So with citrazine, you're meant to take 1 citrazine a day. I've got to take 6 in one go. So like if I take 1, I'm fine. If I take 6, I'm fucking like I'm tired, man. Like I'm really like groggy. And I think I think it's just the amount that I've got to take. Oh shit, we fell out of the arena hard this morning. But is it a non-drowsy, is it? Because yeah, if it's a non-drowsy, I might be all over that. And the crazy thing is as well, like when I first started suffering with these reactions, I was suffering badly, like every single day. So it got to the point when I was popping 6 and that, it weren't really a big thing. Like I was used to that. Non-drowsy. Oh, I'll have a little look into getting some. But now that it doesn't happen every day, it's quite weird that I feel more I feel the effects of it more because I'm not like having to take that much every single day, if that makes sense. Fantastic. I'll have a little look into getting some of them. I think we might lose this. Nah, we're good. We're good. Chocolate flake truffle sounds amazing, dude. Happy New Year, bin bag, and all that. How's your New Year's Eve, dude? Go on, Greg. Yeah, I really don't want to be taking that amount of antihistamines every day, though. Right. Nah. Only when I get a reaction. I tell you what, I really like these Kingpin orbs at the moment. I've got some really good crap out of these things. Not that time, but ABCs are always pretty handy. Just another Tuesday? Mate, I'm the exact same, dude. Exact same. It's all a bit much, isn't it? Right, so we're at 7 million at the moment on the Graviton Blitz. Let's see if we can do a partial rotation. What's the best one to farm from Arena Credit? It all depends on your roster at that point in time, Jay. All depends on your roster at that point in time. Like, so I've got everyone in there but Hydra Armored Guard, so that's why I've started using the credits, basically. Alright, we're already on an 8.3 multiplier. Yeah, Daredevil's perfectly acceptable to go for the first one. Nothing wrong with that at all, dude. Marius, Happy New Year, baby. AJ Styles, thank you very much for the host. I'm doing alright, AJ. How about yourself? Happy New Year! Doing good, pleased to hear it. Vulture or Drax, yeah, both are good picks. I feel like a lot of the stuff, like personally, I would still go Daredevil first, right? But as long as you're making progress and farming someone, all progress is good progress, you know. All forward moving momentum is always good. What is going on with this? I'm copying and pasting a lot of what you say at the moment, Julie. So I can have a little look into it. I'm copying and pasting a lot of that. I'll try and order some tonight.
You have been well trained, my young apprentice.
Boom!
They will be no match.
Marius has just come in there, picked up a copy of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 from Chrono. You absolute bloody legend, man. Appreciate the hell out of you. Surprised how hard Strife can hit. You know what? I'm really like... I'm thinking about doing a video later on tonight about a bit of a moan, to be honest, about the new characters and stuff like that and how long they've not been farmable for. it's getting to the point, it's a little bit daft, because unless you're buying both packs, it's really, really difficult to get your newer characters up to a level where they're usable, you know? Like Strife, for example, is a key one for me, where Strife and Mr. Sinister, they've just not got enough stars on them, you know? So it's getting to the point, I'm getting like quite angry about it. If you're on a Twitch partner, do they save your videos in lower quality? I'm not entirely sure, mate, about the VODs. I'm not entirely sure. I know that you don't have... If you're not a Twitch partner, you're not guaranteed the transcoding. So I don't know how that works on VODs, though. And both only 3 stars. Yeah, I feel like the amount of time between them becoming live and becoming farmable is getting too long, like in between. Like the fact that Minerva's still not farmable, and I don't know, it's starting to wind me up a little bit. Well, that's how they price up a character, isn't it? On how many shard unlocks they are. Sometime before I turn 50. Like, tell me about it. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, man. Like, I tried to get Minerva and Thanos are just in the premium orbs, but you can't keep releasing teams and only put them in premium orbs. Like, I don't know. The hell just happened there? Yeah, like, that's it. Like, open the rest of Nexus up now. You know, like let's have a little bit more content so we can grind out some of these tunes. I agree. I don't think Minerva will ever be farmable, but Colossus, Fantastic Four, Namor, Strife, Blitz, Strife, Mr. Sinister, Hela, Heimdall, Sif, that's 10. Graviton, 11. You know, like, I know there's more. I know there's more. That's just off the top of my head. Ghost Rider. Elsa Bloodstone, 13. Exactly. If we're getting like, right. So for example, I'm not fussed about like Coulson and Captain Marvel. I'm not, because there's been decent ways to get hold of them. We're getting a lot of their orbs. You know, like, we can all see progress on the Coulson. We can all see progress on Captain Marvels and stuff. But yeah, like, just the bog standard, like, there's so many teams out there now that I want to be boasting up, but I need really more stars on them and stuff. Like, I don't know. Blitz Store's been the same for, like, yeah, the Blitz Store's been the same for, whoa, Vulture was the latest edition, wasn't he? Is Vulture even in the Blitz Store? I don't think Vulture's even in the Blitz Store. What one's Vulture in? Love and peace coming in there with that Twitch Prime. You absolute bloody legend, man. Appreciate the hell out of it. Arena. Rhino's in the Blitz Store. There we go. 16 non-farmables. It's fucking crazy, man. Love and peace, I'm doing very well, thank you, man. How about yourself? Rescue going in there was super lame. Was super lame. Because not being funny, if there was one or two other characters in there that I could actually go for, that I needed, then I wouldn't mind using the Blitz door, like the orbs as much. But at the moment, if I open Blitz orbs, I'm literally only relying on it being purple. Otherwise, it's just gold. Well, I'm not quite including Captain Marvel and Coulson in there because I feel like we get so many milestone orbs, it's not that much of a problem. You know, I feel like the way that we get the milestone orbs for Coulson and Captain Marvel isn't that bad. You know, that's type of farmable. What game totally changed my opinion once I played it? There's been a few, man. There's been a few. In recent memory, Destiny 2 recently has really spun me back round. Destiny 2 for me, I thought I'd never go back to Destiny. I thought I was done with the franchise and stuff, but I've really enjoyed going back to it. yeah, and Anthem the other way round. I was super hyped for Anthem and I hated it when I played it. Does that benefit? Yeah, I believe so, man. I believe so. I think the Activision split was massive. Super good end of the year for me and Marvel Strike Force. Very nice indeed, man. What's your total collection power up to now, to fold? Those countdown orbs were amazing, man. And honestly, I feel like Fox and X have done so much right over the Christmas period. Like, so much right. But this whole Black Bolt thing, I feel like they've really dropped the ball on it a little bit, man. I feel like for it only to be available for not even just pay to win players, but I had to spend even more money on the Hela orbs just to be able to unlock Hela. I really feel like the Black Bolt thing they fucked up a little bit. Wanted that New Year's money? Well, Black Bolt, you can't technically buy Black Bolt. So you would have had to buy all of the Asgardians. And this is the first time that it's been completely not possible for a free-to-play player to get him up on the way. Like, it's completely not possible. Where normally, like most people miss the Legendary on the first go-round anyway, right? But for the elite few free-to-play players that play a hell of a lot, they can still manage to grab them. This time, it's completely not possible for a free-to-play player to pick up the Legendary. And even some of the pay-to-win players, like myself, had to then spend even more money to get Black Bolt because my Hela wasn't in a good enough shape and stuff. No, it was still possible. It was like with Pyro and stuff, there was an RNG element to it. Right, so if you grinded super hard on Blitz, you were getting them Pyro fragments, and you still needed to get lucky. But there was an element of being able to get him. You know, and this is the biggest crux of it, right? On most of the legendaries, the first time round, not everyone will unlock them. You know, it is what it is. You know, and to be honest, I feel like if you're paying, you should get them guaranteed. Like, if you were to buy one offer of everyone, I think you should be able to pick that character up when the Legendary comes around. You know? Because, again, you're paying, and if you're getting unlucky with your orb openings and stuff, it's pretty shit. On the offers. Yo, Marvellous Minx, it was alright. It weren't that messy, to be honest with you. How about yourself? That's going to hurt. That didn't actually hurt half as much as I was expecting. And this is the other thing. We don't know how long we're screwed for. Because of the way that how many characters are still unfarmable. Some people paid a lot, exactly, and that's the bit that really annoys me, Julie. Like I had to pick up the Hella offers the other day. They were 50 shards for £30, and I had to pick up a double offer for it. That's 60 fucking pounds. But that was the only way that I was going to get Black Bolt, and I'd already spent money already at that point. Yeah, Hella's probably the best on the team, right? She's going to be the last one that's farmable. Without a doubt. All of the X-Men except for Colossus are over close to 40k. This is another thing as well, like Colossus still not being farmable. Ghost Rider, Elsa, Graviton. Like, all these guys that are not being farmable. Fantastic Four, Namor. Like, come on, man. Give us something to work with, baby. Can we do another one for 25? Sweet. It's gonna be tough no matter where we go. What about those Hydra shards in Blitz? I think Fantastic Four is going to be farmable next patch. Namor's been out since August. I think that like Colossus is still not farmable. And I'm pretty sure Colossus come out before Namor, right? Well, you say they lost a lot of money on Invisible Woman. They didn't lose a lot of money. Like, they lost maybe potential earnings, but they kept the community happy. You know, like, as long as people are happy, they don't mind spending money on the game. Where at the moment, I feel like at this point in time, there's a lot of people unhappy. Like, there's a lot of people that will now swerve buying offers and stuff like that as a result of how it's done. And Scientist Supreme, nice. Using Claudette, she's amazing, right? Claudette's the one. Exactly. Like now, like it's got to the point now that WoWs are getting pissed off. Like that's bad. That's bad. So yes, you're going to make more money in the short term if you release a character like this. But in the long run, you're getting WoWs leaving the game as a result of it. That is not a fucking good thing for you at all. Last one down in a boom boom. The Father Toman coming in there with that Twitch Prime 13 months, dude. Thank you so much for that continued support. Take everything I said about you missing them. That's literally what Grumpy said as well. Grumpy's been playing Dead by Daylight. He's like, them skill checks ain't as easy as they look. I thought we might lose this, to be fair. Yeah, I feel like it's a real dangerous path that they've gone on with the way that they've done this this Black Bolt. Real dangerous path. You're the one in the hot seat, literally, especially when it's Dead by Daylight, and that hot seat is hot, baby. Oh, he played against the Plague. Great killer, man. She's really difficult to actually use as the Plague. Like, when I use her, I tend to do terrible in games, but when I come up against a Plague, like, especially a Plague that half knows what they're doing, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, this will be super interesting in how they release Karnak and Yo-Yo. It'll be super interesting. Because for me, I've got to be honest, like, I still want to be making the to buy or not to buy videos, but it's getting to the point that I don't know if I want to carry on spending that much money on the game, you know? Like, if like, for example, I now need the Inhumans to unlock the next Legendary, I don't know how I feel about that. You know, like, am I going to have to pick up more offers and stuff? And, like, I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I'd say it's getting towards the realms of just pure greed. And I feel like they make a lot of money anyway. You know, they're making a lot of money anyway. And if you're making money and keeping the community happy, then it's win-win for everybody, right? It's win-win for everybody. And I feel like what they're doing at the moment with the Black Bolt release is not keeping everyone happy at all. Far from it. You've pissed off even like massive whales of like fuming about it. You need all the legendaries to unlock the next legendary. That will probably come in at some point, you know that. Alright, but would you rather, Don, would you rather see the Fantastic Four farmable first, or would you rather see Colossus farmable first? Teabag, you've got to do the teabags. You've got to do the toxic teabags. You've got to. It's like the unwritten rule of playing Dead by Daylight. You can see Doom being the mega legendary who needs 5 legendaries. That'd be pretty cool. But then, who would you classify now as the legendaries? Would Iron Man still fall amongst the legendaries now? You know? So, right, what legendaries we've got? Off the top of my head, we've got Star-Lord, we've got Iron Man, we've got Shuri. Would you classify Captain Marvel and Coulson as legendaries? No, you wouldn't. So, Iron Man would probably be excluded. So then we've got Phoenix, Fury, Invisible Woman. That's about it, right? 6. Then obviously Black Bolt when he comes out. Magneto, I totally forgot about Magneto. So Black Bolt, Magneto, that's 8 legendaries. Chaotic One, thank you very much for that follow, man. Welcome on into the Wolfpack, baby. The home of beards, banter, and below average gameplay. Let's get this battle done real quick. Knew what to do as soon as I started the game. It's a good game and all, isn't it? It's like really, really fun Dead by Daylight. But yeah, like when I first started, it was like that that spider one that we played the other day. I had no idea what we were doing. No idea. Like the first time I went in Dead by Daylight, no freaking idea what I was doing. But you watch a few streams and that, you soon pick up a few bits and pieces. Boom! We've done that one. Alright, random awards going to 2% unicorn milk. Some say that is as nice. Unicorn milk is as good as camel's milk. That's what they say. Alright, get your units in, boys and girls. You know the drill. pretend it was someone. It wasn't me. It was Shaggy. Don't milk me, I'm a unicorn. Well, Prince Paradox, all I'm saying is unicorn milk. Where is that, baby? Use that shit as a Horcrux. There needs to be a meme going around. You know you know that meme, like, oh yeah, I asked Santa for a unicorn. He said, oh, please, like, ask for something more realistic. So you ask for whatever, and then he's like, so what colour unicorn you want? What we need to do is make a meme of going, I asked Santa for a unicorn. He said, you got to be more realistic. So I asked him for a 7-star black bolt. Then he turned around and go, yeah, what colour unicorn do you want? Needs to happen. Someone make it happen. Sif and Hella, that's the killer. Yeah, Hella for me is pretty tough. Ronan, Guardians of the Galaxy, #1 bad guy, Ronan. Does the dance off at the end with Star-Lord. Ain't a bad shout. Ain't a bad shout. I think definitely it will be Doom or Red Skull out of the next Fear the Darkness, or Enter the Darkness, whatever it's called nowadays. I agree, man. It's getting to the point, like, the time requirements to finish in the top 2,000 or something like that for a lot of blitzes is crazy, man. And like, and even with that, like, there were people that blitz incredibly hard, man. That play the game incredibly hard, have done since day one. But as free to play, they won't even have a chance at unlocking Black Bolt, and I feel that that's wrong. And don't get me wrong, I'm not making a big point for every free to play player should be able to get the legendary the first go round. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. It's as simple as that. They shouldn't. But there's got to be a select few that's got the option. You know, like if you grind super hard in that, you've got to have the option of being able to pick him up. Been way out of touch with it. You know what? Yeah, Doctor Who's like got a massive cult following, man. Massive cult following. I feel like losing Scientist Supreme out of this was a real big, like, whoops-a-daisy moment. You know what? That is a really, really, really smart way of doing it, man. A really smart way of doing it is use your cores that you get free from the arena and stuff. You know, and then picking up the core, picking up a couple of packs with what you need left over, basically. It's a really smart way of doing it. Just check tier 1 for Black Bolt and you don't need Asgardian's Vault. Really? Oh, no, you won't. Hang on. Is the tier 1 on the legendaries normally where they give you the the team to work on. Oh yeah, you can use anyone for the first tier. Then it's got to be Asgardians. So we'll get that. What's all that about? Yeah, tier 5. Oh man, Amazon's got some great stuff on their Amazon Prime, dude. They've got some great shit. Craig and Black Box. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. That sometimes winds me up though, you know, like where they give you the team and I'm like, hang on, my version of that guy is stronger. Let me use my guy. Yo, redemption denied coming in there with that Twitch Prime 12 months, dude. Thank you so much for that continued support, man. Absolute bloody ledge. But yeah, I've just had a little look at that tier 6. Apparently I can use all my Lokis. I'm just going to like use Thor and like all the Lokis. Simples. Good Christmas, mate. Yeah, it was alright, dude. It was alright. Pretty chilled. Pretty chilled. How about yourself? Oh, snap. You fell over! You fell over! We should finish this rotation about 8 mil. Probably a little bit more, actually. I haven't checked the store yet, have I, after reset either? Yeah, Doctor Who's one of them things I've actually never fully got into. But I've watched a couple of Christmas specials and stuff and quite enjoyed it. But then never just got into it. I don't know why. And now at the moment I'm just on my super like crazy binging documentaries. There's always going to be that element of RNG in it, though, isn't there? There's always going to be that element of RNG in it. I think David Tennant's fantastic in everything he's ever done, man. I think David Tennant's a fantastic actor, I really do. Not to tell you away from your stream, but an hour and 15 minutes left on the Steam Winter Sale. Fair play. And I think there's about 15 minutes left on the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Chrono deal as well, if anyone's interested in that. It's super cheap today. ! Chrono, if you want to check it out. I'll take that one, thank you very much. I'll have a little look. I'd probably only watch the David Tennant era, and then if I got like thoroughly into it, then I might like carry on. But yeah, I feel like David Tennant's fucking awesome in everything that he does. I really do. Like absolutely everything he does. Like the missus come over last night. She wanted to watch Harry Potter. So we watched the first one, and then I was like, I really hate the Chamber of Secrets, man. Like, I like Harry Potter, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a massive fan of the Chamber of Secrets. And she was like, oh, like, let's pick this one. And I was like, nah, I've seen that one too many times. So we watched the one with the Tri-Wizard Cup in. And David Tennant's in that. And oh, he's just a fantastic actor. He really is. Goblet of Fire, that's the one, yeah. I think it's probably my favourite one, that one. But he was really good in Jessica Jones as well. David Tennant played the bad guy in Jessica Jones. The first season on Netflix. He's done fucking awesome in that. Bad Samaritan. Yeah, I watched that not too long ago, man. I watched that not too long ago. Pretty decent film. Yo, King D, what is going on, man? How we doing, dude? Yeah, he was crazy in that, man. He was proper crazy in that. Miss Marvel is a goddess, but doesn't really fit into the Inhuman tape. No, I can't see anyone using Miss Marvel as the fourth. Sorry, the fifth. I just feel like to break up the defenders, the hero brawlers team would be madness. Like madness. Yeah, Kilgrave in Jessica Jones, right? He was awesome in it. Absolutely awesome in it. You know what? We're so close to taking out that Drax. Do it. I only watched season 3 recently. Yeah, I only watched season 3 recently. It's not bad. Yeah, I thought we were going to get Yo-Yo before we got Black Bolt. I really did. I thought we'd get Yo-Yo before Black Bolt. I was expecting Black Bolt to be late this month, you know, like not straight away. Boom, we broke the 8 million mark. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think it should be some point this week anyway. I think they're only getting back into the office, like... I don't even know if they're back in the office today or if they're going to be back in the office on Monday. Doctor Strange is the next Blitz. Then you've got the Orb Blitz on Monday. And then we've got a Falcon Blitz on Tuesday. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. That was part of the data mine. That was part of the data mine that come out of, last week. So yeah, Doctor Strange is the next Blitz, basically. Which is going to be awesome, because that's going to finish off my Doctor Strange. I am going to go hard on the Falcon Blitz. And if I can get top 2,000 in the Falcon Blitz, that could push me well towards my 7 red star. But yeah, Doctor Strange Blitz will start tonight. Will start tonight. Yeah, it takes a while, JJ. It takes a while, man. Like, when I first started playing, obviously with a much lower roster, I was blitzing a lot harder than what I do now. Just to get their milestones finished for gold and stuff. Makes more sense to go over there, doesn't it? Yo, Abyss, I love your face, man. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up with this Blitz and stuff. Probably do see what I can do in the raid, do another arena fight and that. But I think once I've done with Marvel Strike Force, I'm going to go crash for an hour or so. See if I can shake this grogginess. And then we're going to come back live with some Dead Rising 4. Because I've got to install Dead Rising 4 on the PC. Liquor, would I drink it? Yeah, damn right I would. What I'd probably do is take it to the pub and share it with everyone, and then if it was like really dodgy, I'm not feeling shit the next day by myself. Forward thinking. Shit, if I gave you alcohol, would you drink it? Yes. I remember a mate of mine went to like, he went to Greece or something, come back with a bottle of Ouzo. But it was like, it was a weird flavour Ouzo, and I looked at it, I was like, this is going to be dodge, man. Took it down the pub instead and just shared it with everyone. And then after the first sip, I was like, shit, that's actually quite nice. Then I was gutted that I gave it to everyone. No, it was like a really weird flavour Ouzo, man. Like, I can't remember the flavour of it. It was actually really nice. Ooh, yeah, that sounds amazing, dude. Right, clear up all them defences up. They didn't clear out a single defence up, are you for real? Best way, man, best way. Sometimes just changing up to get out of the rut, like just additional hobbies, just doing more stuff. I'm exactly with you, mate. Exactly with you. 4 to 50. Sounds like a big number there. sounds like a big gap. All right, let's give this one a go. 40 to 50. Yeah, 40 to 50 sounds about right. 4 to 50 sounds like fucking I don't know what I'm doing. Shit. Oh, mate, 100%. And as I said, like this, I'm going to be pushing the stream fairly hard this year. I'm going to be pushing it as hard as I can this year. It may be our last full year. I'm hoping it's not, but it may be our last full year. But we're going to go out fighting, baby, regardless. Oh, no way he missed. Oh yeah, he was blinded. Okay, fair enough. This is going to work. Oh! Brotherhood let me down. So right, obviously I went full-time content creation. We started about 2 years ago. So this will be our 3rd year streaming. Depending on how we get on this year, financially, like subs and average views, sponsorships coming in, basically all of that type of stuff, I've got to look at it at the end of this year financially and see if it's something I can keep doing. Now that would mean I'd need to obviously take off full-time and then go back into full-time work. But that doesn't necessarily mean that would be the end of us streaming. We'd just have to see if we then can do it part-time or whatever. I've basically got to make sure that we're on the right path. So last year, at the beginning of last year, we were probably on about 400 or 500 concurrent viewers. And obviously a lot more subs and everything like that. So this year's been a really tough year financially. Now I've got enough money saved up and that for probably one more year. But if we're not moving in the right way at the end of this year, then I've got no choice but have to look at alternative forms of employment and stuff. So, but I'm not giving it up. I'm not saying this is a guaranteed or anything like that. I hope it doesn't ever come to that. But yeah, we've just got to hopefully keep moving in the right direction, you know. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Oh, 100%, man. 100%. Like, and that's one thing. Like, no matter what happens, like, I can't ever see a time where I just go, right, I'm packing it up and I'm never doing anything. Because, like, you lot are my fucking mates, man. Like, I couldn't imagine not hanging out with you guys every day. Yeah, I just couldn't fucking imagine it. Like, it would break my little heart, man. It really would. But we have to see how it goes, man. You know, like, it's something I don't want it to get to that point. But I'd be a fool to keep beating dead horse, hoping it gets better. You know, like, I'm not going to put myself or my family and that through like real financial difficulties. As a result of it, I'm just gonna go hard this year, and if we're not picking up, then it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's something that we'll have to see how we're looking towards the back end of this year. No, by the long face, baby. But yeah, this is by no means like me giving up or anything like that. I need a war speech. Cry havoc! And let's slip the Muppets of war. That would be my war speech going into most war fights. If not, what was the film that I watched recently on Netflix? It was like a massive fight before, like they fought the French, massively outnumbered, and he was like, "Whoa, you might die today or I tomorrow, or vice versa. It matters not. But we will remember this day." You know, something like that, man. Like, watch Braveheart. You know, watch Braveheart. That'll do. You know, watch Troy. Give a speech from Troy. Oh, what is that film that I watched recently, man, on Netflix? Really annoying me now. Use that speech. Oh no, use the speech from Gladiator, dude. Use the speech from Gladiator. Yeah, use the speech from Gladiator when they're just about to face the Germanic tribes. And he's like, "And if you find yourself riding alone, fear not, for you're in Elysium and you're already dead." Independence Day is one of the best speeches of all times. "We shall not go quietly into the night." We've just come up with the next 4 war speeches for you. All stolen from films. If you use one from Lord of the Rings, alright, if you use one from Lord of the Rings, you've got to include, even though it's not part of like a speech, you've got to include, "And nobody tosses a dwarf." Oh dear. That's my speech there. I like it. And nobody tosses a dwarf. Yeah, just copy and paste it. That's today's war speech. Use Troy and Gladiator next week. I think we nearly lost this last time, didn't we? Oh, resisted. You're gonna have to ping their Phoenix early, man. I think I'm already full, ain't I? That was a bad mistake. Runner84, thank you very much for that follow, man. Welcome on into the Wolfpack, baby. The home of beards, banter, and below average gameplay. Alright, sweet. Greg just reset the turn meter a little bit. We're having a friggin' nightmare, man. We can't get onto that Phoenix. Oh, the Phoenix is going to ping first. Oh, no, she's not. What? My Ultron's dead. There's no need for any of that. Who's the guy with the skull fake? That's Greg. Go on, Greg. Taking all that turn meter. Go on, Greg. Go on, Greg. Greg carried that fight, baby. Greg carried that fight. Everyone there at the end's going, yeah, Phoenix carried that. No, Greg carried that. Resetting all that turn meter, man. Greg was the undying tank right there. Greg's my fucking hero. Every time Greg dies, resets the enemy speed bar by 10%. Greg was just tanking it for fun. And that's why Colossus isn't farmable. Colossus wasn't even in that team, dude. In either team. Bum, 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 bum. That Centurion's holding the line up there. Look at him. Hold the line! Poggers. Right, random awards going to Big Bears and Chaos Eagle. Enjoy them rewards, folks. Ends in 28 hours, man. I ain't going to have enough to get to level 32. What? Wow, I'm missing out on loads of rewards this time round. Bloody Christmas. Alright, same again, boys and girls. You know the drill. Get your units in. Get the old Musketeer in instead this time. Got my Ultron 7-star this morning. Dude, congratulations, man. Who would win in a fight, Greg or Gary? Greg. As long as Hella's in the background, Greg would always win. Like, Greg will just outlast anyone as long as Hella's there. But Hella don't even need to get involved in the fight. She just needs to be there. Just to like keep cheering Greg on. To find him and go hunting for him. I've never actually hoarded this much gear in my whole Marvel Strike Force like playing career. I've never hoarded this much gear. Oh, that was bleak. Where's Greg? I'd buy it. Damn straight. Bio gear is non-existent. Well, literally, I've got quite a bit at the moment, man. For me to have an equip all on a tier 11 torch, that's quite a bit of bio gear, right? But it's not enough. I know it's not enough. This phosphate thing is gonna kill me off. And I've been using all of this because normally, right, you would just go. Normally, the best way to do it on this bit would be to just purchase the purple catalyst orbs, because this is going to help out every single character that you got, right? They all need that shit. But at the moment, I'm going for bio gear just because the phosphor is so difficult to farm. Have a shoot for the gear. Do you want a link? Yeah, if you can send it to me on Discord, dude. Send it to me on Discord. I'll have a little look what I need for it. Guys, can we get the timeout? Timeout sorted. That bot man hates links in here, dude. Hang on. I got you, baby. There we go. Untimed out. But yeah, normally the wise move on these bits would be to keep on buying purple catalyst orbs because every character needs them. But with just how difficult that phosphate is, farming it through there just makes sense. Then you did a DM on Discord. Appreciate it. Oh, hey! Quite happy with that. Ain't gonna lie, quite happy with that. Alright, what was in the store? We haven't even checked the store yet. Yep. Yep. I think we need them. Have a little look down first. Yep. Yep. Nope, don't need none of that crap. Do we need that? No, not really. Nightbot doesn't take no shit. Ooh, I need that badly. I need that badly. That would be gear tier 13 hella. Quite need that though and all, but you know what? Overall, that's more important. Just need that water start. Yeah, man, ping that over and all, dude. Ping that over and all. I'll post it both in the general chat in Discord as well if anyone else wants to have a little look at it. So right, as long as I do my 2 Alliance War fights when that kicks off, we'll get enough for that Missima. That will get tier 13 hella. Cheers, dude. Alright, we'll go back into this U7 node. I'm really enjoying using Storm overall now. I feel like the fact that we have actually one-shot so many of them nodes leading up to this is a massive improvement for me. Like, damage-wise. Yes, it gets a little bit scarier because we haven't got Shuri for that defense up, but I feel like it's worth it. Right, we've got oh, this is going to kill him, man, and we haven't got Ultron summons for the next round. Bollocks. That sucks. Right, little 13 million damage. We'll still finish on about 20 odd billion damage, even though I started super late today. That's about all we can do. I tell you what, has anyone noticed that they're running out of normal orange gear? And when I say normal orange gear, I mean the damage catalyst. These things, superior damage catalyst. I am skint on them, man. Like, skint on them. And I've still got 20 odd orange gear orbs to open, but I don't get many of them in the orange gear orbs. And when they come up in the store, they're like 100k. Crazy. I really want that, like, now. Let me just make sure that is all I need. Yeah, that's all I need. Sweet as. But then that is literally going to be all of these that I've got left. They're all done now. Purple tech. Oh, purple tech gear was like one of the biggest strangles on me for ages. Data mining, I believe. Yeah, data mining. Right, that's about all we can do. How long we left we got for this? 2 minutes. Sweet. We'll do this last arena fight and then probably call it a day. Let me remove that timeout again. There we go. Don, got you back on, dude. If there was a dot in it or something like that, yeah, if there was a dot or something like that, it normally fucks up like that. Thinks you're trying to be clever and get around posting a link. $2.5 million, and I've still got 2.5 million in all. Feel quite good about that. 26,000 tier 2. I would need to see where I am on Hydro Armoured Guard. But I've got to be honest, I've really started liking this Kingpin Vault. Like, you can get some pretty good stuff in this Kingpin Vault. Like, pretty good stuff. Right, and it's not small amounts either. It's like decent amounts. Only trouble is, there's also a decent amount of Kingpin shards in it. And I'll tell you what, guys, we are nearly done on the farm for both the Sinister Six. So close. 26 shards away from Shocker, about 10 shards away from Mysterio. Sinister Six are nearly done. Doctor Strange Blitz is going to finish off Doctor Strange. Falcon Blitz might help finish off Falcon if I push it really hard for the top 2,000. We're going to be not too far away from finishing off Falcon entirely. That's going to be fucking epic. Slowly getting there. And that and half going to free up a lot of energy that I spend every day. Finishing off those 3 characters, 300 energy a day that I can then put towards more gear and stuff like that. Yeah, can't wait to get him unfavoured. Just be a case of 11 levels on him. How much is 11 levels? Stupid, right? Yeah, 2.6 mil. We can wait for a while. 11 levels and 3 gear levels on him. Alright, we're not going to get better than that. Do it. Is my Warframe glyph still available? It is indeed. You either need 5 days watch time or sub to skip the queue. Still the sexiest glyph in the game. How'd the orb event go for you? The milestone, I think we hit like 30 odd. If you watch the premium orb opening video on my YouTube channel, the premium orb opening video on the YouTube channel shows exactly where we got, because like we pushed it as high as we can during that video, basically. I don't know. Might have made some massive mistakes here, to be honest. Or made some amazing mistakes. Wow, we just butchered that team. We just butchered that team. I like it. Early Phoenix pop and it's good night. Easy peasy, baby. Yeah, that was double easy, man. Right, I think I'm going to call it, guys. I'm going to call it. What I'm going to do, I am going to come back later with another stream tonight. I'm going to get Dead Rising 4 installed. Dead Rising 4 is the chrono deal today, exclamation mark chrono. I'm going to get Dead Rising 4 installed. I've got a YouTube video to release, and I'm going to go lay down for half hour, try and clear my head a little bit from this, all this antihistamine. So, yeah, I'm going to come back probably in a couple of hours. I'll probably get something to eat, something like that. And we'll do a Dead Rising stream. After Dead Rising, we've got a bounty that we want to do for Raid Shadow Legends that expires later on tonight. So I need to get that done. And then, yeah, we'll probably then call it a night. But, so, yeah, I'll be back in, call it 2-3 hours time, guys. Call it about 3 hours time. And I'll be back on for like another 4 hours once I get back. Let's have a little look who is streaming first. Who is in the strike? Ah, Sen Raven streaming. Sweet as.
How many years have I waited for the one they call the warrior of light?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. First and foremost, let me wish you a happy new year. Thank you for joining me. I love your faces, as always. We're going to go raid on over to Sen, who's playing, is also playing to Marvel Strike Force at the moment. I'll see you in a couple of hours. As always, thank you for the lurks, the loots, the love, the bits, the subs, the gifted subs, and all that good stuff. But more importantly, thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. I love